A woman was shocked to find her photo and address plastered all over the internet, with a bounty of millions placed on her head. The person who posted the information claimed that anyone who took care of her before midnight would receive the hefty reward. Seeing this, the woman started to panic, especially since the clock had just struck 11 p.m., leaving her with only an hour to prepare. Frightened, she immediately tried calling her boyfriend several times, but he never picked up. Left with no other choice, she reached out to her best friend, who was sound asleep, for help. Luckily, her friend answered the phone shortly after. Upon learning about the situation, the best friend thought it was just a prank. However, the woman had a gut feeling that there was more to it. She believed that whoever posted the message knew her personally and harbored a deep hatred towards her. If someone took the bounty seriously, she could be in real danger. She asked her best friend to stay with her for a few days, and her friend agreed without hesitation, putting the woman's mind at ease. Time flew by, and it was already 11:20 p.m. While her best friend was on the way, the woman tried calling her boyfriend again, but still, no one answered. As the clock ticked closer to 11:40 p.m., the woman grew more terrified, realizing she only had 20 minutes left before the supposed assassination attempt. To distract herself, she decided to watch TV and wait for her best friend's arrival. However, just a few minutes later, she heard the roar of a motorcycle outside. Scared, she immediately turned off the TV. Could it be her best friend arriving at her doorstep? Curious, she went to the window and peeked through the crack. She saw an unfamiliar man standing downstairs, and in the next second, he noticed her presence. The woman's mind raced, thinking he might be the hitman coming to kill her. In a panic, she quickly turned off all the lights in her apartment. Just then, her best friend called, asking which floor and apartment number she lived in. The woman replied, 206. Out of the blue, her best friend said there seemed to be someone on the woman's balcony. Before the woman could process this, her best friend urgently told her to get out of the apartment immediately. Without a second thought, the woman followed her best friend's instructions and ran to the car. Once inside, she asked what her friend had seen earlier. At that moment, her best friend's eyes filled with a murderous glint. It seemed that the woman's chances of survival that night were slim. The question remained, did her best friend want to claim the bounty, or was she the one who had issued the hit in the first place?